Maya, can you hear me?
Yes, Aisha.
Yeah, I make you co-host as well as Nihal also make you co-host, and then
Yeah.
started the recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, all. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I can hear
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we will wait for 2 more minutes. Let's other join and then we will start.
Yeah, Tim, good evening. We will wait for 2 more minutes
And in the meantime, you can just connect to your team or team members who are willing to join, and then we will start. Yeah.
Nihali, actually your voice is echoing.
Yes, Aisha. So is it okay now?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Yeah, actually, we are in the same room, so we will keep only one mic on then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. So maybe we can wait for 1 or 2 more minutes, and meanwhile we can connect with their team or students who are willing to join, and then we can start.
Hello, Neha.
Yes.
So should I ask the students to join it, our team, or
Yes, you
it is
can ask.
already invitation?
Invitation is
Okay.
already with the teams. We have shared in the captain group, but yes, you can also.
Okay, okay, okay.
ओके किती कोरे हे बघ कितीचा स्लॉट दिसतो तुला 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7चा स्लॉट आहे ना 7 2 14 14 आणि 7
Mayuri, if you're speaking, you're on mute.
You are on mute actually.
Thank you. Sorry. So welcome all of you, and thank you for the joining today's session. And this is our first session to start kickoff of SA India TIFAN 2026. So we will just introduce ourselves. I'm Mayuri Akhivate. I will be working with the technical team. And if you also meet me, Nihal is here. So he is also with me for the technical team. Along with me, Snehalata and Pooja is Pooja Patil. They are here. So they will be supporting you from the communication side. So let's start. So Aisha, I request you to start the recording the session. So if students are not able to join, any of the students, so we will be able to share the recording with them.
Sure.
So today we will go through this below agenda. So SAE TIFAN overview, SAE India TIFAN motivation, last year 2020 TIFAN 25 glimpses, TIFAN 26 what is the theme, what will be major changes from the TIFAN 25, what will be event over what TIFAN 26 objective, what are the major technical specifications, we will be explaining those. Then phases, there's for the TIFAN 26. So what are the support we are going to provide to the students from our side? Then what are the disciplinary rules for the students? And what will be the communication channel to connect with the TIFAN OC? And after explaining all the sessions, then students, we can have the question answer session from your side. So TIFAN, most of the teams are participated. Those are also old, and there are some new teams also. So for the TIFAN, that is standing for the technological innovation for agriculture and
भी
nursery.
खत्म होने वाला है, देख लो थोड़ा।
रहने दो।
It's a student
इसका तो
competition
मेरा वाईफाई है, जब तक चले तो चलाओ।
नहीं छोड़।
अरे
themselves. If anybody is speaking in between. So it's a student competition that events aims to promote innovation and technology in agricultural. And this event is started in 2018 with a theme focusing on self-propelled onion harvester. And after that, in 2023, event has been transformed to automated multi-vegetable transplanter. So this is as you can see, as we discussed, from the 2018 to 2022, we had the theme of self-propelled onion harvester, and from 2023 to 2026, we have theme of automated multi-vegetable transplanter. So this is the journey of small journey of SAE TIFAN and how it is evolved. So till today, we have 49 teams with us that have registered for this year, and registrations will still continue till the end of the August. So this is the first session. Those for the students, those have registered till now, and we will have another session after all the teams will be registered in the September first week. So we will go to what is the SAEINDIA TIFAN motivation for all the sectors. So for the industry, there are all the benefits to the industry, agricultural sector, farmers, to the students. So for the industry, there will be very much opportunities of the talent development through this TIFAN for the students. So they will go through the whole product life cycle. They will evolve themselves. They will able to apply the theoretical knowledge into the practical knowledge. Then there will be platform for the innovation. Also, from there we will to connect from industry. We will able to connect with the end users, and in this way, industry also able to give back to the society. So these are the benefits from the industry. From the ag sector side, there are many challenges currently we are facing, because as in agriculture, many of the manual activities we are doing, and in this way, if we give back to the society, optimum utilization of, we can use the natural resources, we can use value chain enhancement. So farmers will be need to pay less for the more outcome, reduce labor dependency will be reduced, and a revolution in the farm practices will be there. And farmers also, there will be availability of mechanization, affordable mechanism solutions. So that will be available for the farmers. So at lower cost, we can able to give back to the farmers to the more productivity, more outcome. And adaptability and knowledge also we can give to the farmers, and there will be increase in the productivity. For the students, they can able to connect with the agriculture field. So that needs most of the innovation and automation from currently from the Indian standing point of view. So they can able to know the agricultural field, what are the challenges. They can have the prove that able to platform to prove the technology in the agriculture. And in this way, also going through this TIFAN journey, they can able to know the whatever the industry follows the product life cycle, development life cycle. So they can able to know what are the standard practices that we follow here in the industry. So that will be useful for the students in ahead going career. So I will able to play one video. So from the last year TIFAN 2025. So enjoy the video. Is a video from the is audible, Aisha?
It's audible. It's audible.
Audible.
Okay, I hope you have enjoyed the video and the students who have participated last year. So I hope you are able to find yourself in this video. Okay, so with the end of this video, we will start with our TIFAN 2026 theme. So theme is not changed from the last year. So there are more major 4 samples, 4 functions we need to perform for our automated multi-vegetable transplanter. First is the picking up from the tray. And so this is the rough idea of the one of the sketch that we have, one of the mechanisms that we have shown here. So you need to have the one mechanism to pick up the sample. That sample will be provided from us. So you need to pick up the plant from the sampling tray. Then there will be should be one mechanism for the opening of the soil. So one mechanism will be here at the so that will dig the hole in the soil, and there will be one conveying mechanism should be there, so to pick to transfer the picked up the sample to the our digging location. And once the plant is dropped into that hole, there will be some one mechanism to the cover the soil around the plant. So these are the main 4 functions that automated multi-vegetable transplanter should perform. So what is the then change from the TIFAN 2025 to in the 2026? So from 25, there was the in automated multi-vegetable transplanter, we need to plant the in the 2 rows. So 2 rows transplanter was there. Now we are converted to the in 2026 to the 1 row transplanter. So in the 1 row transplanter, other than the converting into the 1 row, other the dimensions of the bed and other things will be remaining the same. Here in this only the change will be you need to plant the one sample here only in the middle of the bed. So other than that, what are the dimensions required in the field and or the C dimensions, there are extra dimensions will be explained more in the rule book. So what is TIFAN 26 event objective? So outcome expectations is to develop the automated multi-vegetable transplanter, that is tractor pull implement to aid the transplanting of the vegetables. And it should be multi-crop compatible. So ability, it should have ability to use the multifunctional multi-crop selection, that is it should be able to plant any of the plants, that is tomatoes, chilies and the brinjal. So we will give you any of the sample from the plant in the field, and you need to able to plant any of those. And what will be the difference in between? So distances will be the change, that is C distance. So for the chili, tomato and brinjal, if you can see the plant to plant distance, that is 3, that will be 300, 450 and 600. So we will be able to we will give any of the plant to the students, and they need to plant they should plant in the between the specified distance in the field. And the another major factor, that is the evaluation. So design your implement will be evaluated based on the below points measure. So and first is the productivity. So in the that same time period, how much you able to plant how much number of the plants you able to plant in the field, that will be considered as a productivity. What innovation you are bringing. So for the old teams, what your innovation you are doing from the last year, and for the new teams, what also new things you are doing here. So that innovation will be the major point for the evaluation. Then performance. So performance and the cost of the operation will come under. So how much accuracy and how much in the time saving, how much plants accurately you are able to plant in between in the field. So that will be come under the performance. And what will be total plant implement cost, and what will be the labor cost, all of the cost of the operation that will be involved under this. So that will be considered under the cost of the operation. So these will be the major 4 parameters evaluations during the throughout the journey. And the subsystem considerations, we already have gone through the in the earlier slide. What will be the subsystems will be there. So one pickup system will be there. So you will, yes. So one pickup system will be there. One conveying system will be there. If anyone is speaking, I think please mute yourselves. And if you have any questions, we will take it at the end of the session. So conveying system will be there. And then another major system is digging system to dig the hole in the soil. Dropping system to drop the picked up sample into the hole. So dropping system will be there and the covering system to cover the soil around the plant. So these are the major subsystems considerations you need to consider while designing your multi-vegetable transplanter. These are the major important technical specifications that I'm going to explain. But other than this, you need to also go through the TIFAN 26 rulebook for detailed machine specification and the requirements. So these are the major highlighted specifications I'm explaining. So teams are prohibited to use any pneumatics in the operation while designing the automated multi-vegetable transplanter for safety reasons. If you want to use tractor's hydraulic or electrical system to power or control the implement, then it is not allowed. But teams may use the self-contained systems like onboard hydraulics or battery-powered units as long as they are fully independent of the tractors. So means tractor hydraulic or electrical system power you will not able to use. But if you have any pump and other things that your battery you are directly attaching to the implement and then you are using it to run your mechanisms, then that will be okay. The machine must have 3 tie-down points for lifting via crane or similar equipments. They must be structurally strong to support machine's weight during the transport, loading and unloading. Then attachment should be compatible with both ISO Cat 1 and Cat 2 heat geometry. So all the details and the dimensions of Cat 1 and Cat 2 are already given in the rule book. You please go through that and it should be compatible with the both. Then major level specifications. So track width, overall length, attachment widths, overall height. So all these dimensions are given and from the last year these dimensions have not changed for the one row. Weight should be less than 400 kgs total weight. Then tractor operating speed will be 1.5 to 2 km per hour and PTO RPM will be 540 RPM. So these are the major level technical specifications. And also I request again to the students to go through rule book thoroughly. We will have another sessions in the incoming weeks for the specifically for the rule books. In that you can also bring the questions once you go through the rule book thoroughly. So these are the major level highlights that I have presented. After that, yes. Yeah. So after that, I will hand over to Nihal. So he will go explain the phases of the TIFAN 26.
So, hello everyone. Good evening once again. I hope my voice is clear to everyone. Before going to the phases, I think we have seen a lot of technical details where we have changes from TIFAN 25 to TIFAN 26 from 2 row to 1 row, and then the basic function requirement of the machine from picking to digging and covering of the covering system, and then some of the restrictions on the technical side like the hydraulic, pneumatic, and then the electrical requirement. So if anyone have any question, I will request just put into the chat. We will just wait for 1 minute, and that question we can take now because they may be from technical side, and then we will go through phases and then some other agenda which we have for today. So I will request a student or maybe from mentor side, any query you have, you can share in the chat. So we will just look at that and have just short answer as of now. And later, as Mayuri mentioned, we will have detailed session for the rule book where we will share the high level points which are there in the rule book, and we will also take queries from the student. But for that, we will request everyone to read the rule book in like 2 or 3 weeks until we have the session for rule book, and then when we will have that session, we will come up with highlights of the rule book, and you can have that questions. We will discuss in that rule book session.
Latest rule book is available at the SAEINDIA site and you can refer. So it will not be same as the last year.
Yeah, and also like at the end we have one communication and then the website link which we will discuss, and on that we will show where you can get the latest rule book. Whenever you want to refer from that site only. And how you will designate, like this is fourth of the team, so rule book version 4.0 is as of now like the latest one, valid from 4th of August. And if you want to get the latest one, you will get from that site. I just after the phases we will go through that details also. And I think there is one question from team HGGS. Sir, can we use tractor rotavator shaft? So Shaft, I think the question is related to the PTO power or something different. Just can you elaborate?
Related to PTO power.
Yes, so PTO power is allowed. You can use that PTO power until you need to follow the safety and then all covering instrument which are required for that PTO. So safety should be considered, and then you can use PTO. So yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And yes, for more details, we have specific section in the rule book which shows like the requirement and then what capacity of tractor you will have, lifting capacity and then PTO capacity. So you can refer that and use as per like here you can see the last point PTO RPM is 540. So based on that you can calculate and use that. This last point, 7th point on my screen.
We'll share this PPT.
Yes, and for the PPT, yes, surely we will share this PPT with you, and you can share with your team, maybe a professor.
This
where
is also
required.
shared with your mentors. So I have request all of the students, if they have not connected to the mentor yet, please connect with them.
Okay. Yeah, and I think there is one question from Sohan. I downloaded TIFAN 26 rulebook, but when I open it, it is showing 25. Yeah, it is date only. 4th of August 2025 is the release date. That's why it is showing the date. But the rule book is for 2026 only.
So-
That is publishing date, which is mentioned there. Yes, we will have that details also in upcoming slides.
So why it is showing like that? We will have event in the next year. So that will be rule book for 26. But we have published right now. So in this month, so that is the release date is of 2025. So don't get confused in that. Whatever the link that is available, rule book available on this site. So that is latest one and you can refer that one.
I think yes. During so the question regarding the distance, what is the distance our transplanter is going to travel during competition? So as of now, like as per the latest rule book, it is 25 meter of the run in dynamic test. So 25 meter of the length will be provided. If you can see this top right picture, so 25 meter of the field run will be there. But yes, based on the number of teams and the available area, it may vary. But as of now, you can consider 25 meter as a standard running for the field test. Yeah. So I think members we can answer at last. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And tractor will be provided by TIFAN committee itself. Yes, tractor will be provided by TIFAN committee. And then yes, rulebook version is 4.0. And onion, chili, brinjal, and tomato. Yes, so these three crops we are purely focusing. Not onion. Onion we can skip. Chili, brinjal, and tomato that are vegetable transplanted crops. Onion is not there in the current multi-crop acceptance criteria. If you can see the evaluation and then multi-crop compatibility. So tomato, chilies, and brinjal, and for that we have that agronomic spacing for plant to plant shown in the bottom right. Okay, how many plants are expected? Yeah, that plant details we can share later. We have that calculation, and in upcoming sessions when we will discuss the rule book, that plant details we can discuss because that vary on the crop and then the spacing. So that we can discuss. When we will be virtual round. Yeah, that we will discuss in the phases. So I think we have good questions from the technical requirement side and then some from the administrative side. We will take a couple questions in the end, and specific to the rule book, we will have that detailed session also. And also we have some communication channel where you can discuss your queries with your mentors, with technical team or communication team in that channel. Yeah, and meanwhile you can drop questions in the chat, and at the end we can take that questions. So thank you. Coming to phases, so Tifan, everyone know this is kind of 10 to 12 month of journey where we have just crossed phase 0. The teams get registered, and then there you have formed your own teams within the college with like maximum 20 members. Once the team formation is done, we start with phase 1. This phase one is basically getting started this year when the registration is getting closed. So this is like end of August, and then that phase one include virtual design development and qualifying round. So this is basically development of a virtual proto of the concept which you have in a mind for the requirement which are mentioned in the rule book, or which are required by the farmer or customer. Based on that input, we have that rule book. So you can consider the phase one is a virtual development, and then you will have to do some kind of analysis. And once that analysis is done, there will be a qualifying round. Judging panel will be there, and based on the score received in that qualifying round, there will be some teams which will be qualified, and then some may be disqualified based on the performance and the design which the teams have, and then the performance till phase one judgment. Once the phase one is over, there will be second phase, which is proof of concept and implementation phase. Why we say proof of concept? It is kind of the picking system, or which is the heart of the machine, where you need to automate, or where you need to work in real time and give more time to that analysis, simulation, and then how that actual picking will work. To show that we have that proof of concept round, it may be virtual or physical based on the availability, or based on the locations which are available. Then in that proof of concept, you need to work on the pickup system. That pickup system proto you need to develop at full scale level, and then judges will evaluate that pickup system, and you will get some advice and then some of the inputs based on the function which you have selected, or proto which you have developed for that picking system. And implementation phase consists of various milestones, which starts from like submission of the CAD details which you have designed, and then the procurement of raw material, design and development of the subsystems which you have shown in the virtual design. And then that subsystem need to be attached to a single machine or frame, and after once it is attached, you need to focus on the field testing, or some kind of field testing video which need to be done before coming to the final round. So phase two is like the development phase, where your machine from virtual to the final proto will be developed. So that is phase two. And in phase three is the main event, where we have static and field evaluation. In detail we will discuss in the upcoming slide, but yes, these are the three phases which team need to face, or they need to pass to get at the top. So phase one to phase three is combination from virtual to final event, where the machine will actually run at the field with some of the test, and then results will be declared based on these three phases. Yes, these dates which you are seeing on the screen, these are all subjected to change based on the availability of the resources, or registration of the teams. Yes, so if you see the registration, this is till end of this month, and after that we will start with phase one, and then based on that dates we will have changes in the phase two and phase three dates. So for now you can consider these high level phases for planning. Like many teams which are registered, they may have the formation of the teams. The teams can divide their work, and they can start working on the virtual design development. They can start talking with the customers or the farmers, and then they can start developing their proto. So these are high level phases. Coming to detail of phase one. So phase one is basically a qualifying round, where you will have a specific template received from TIFAN OC, and where you can receive that template. It is basically on the TIFAN website, SAE TIFAN website, where you have that rule book. At the same location you will get the templates also for the qualifying round. And what are the basic requirement? These are just high level requirement, but yes, I will request for detail, just go to rule book, and then in the rule book you can see all the phases, what are the scoring criteria, and what are the high level requirement for the each system. Now coming to the criteria which are just highlights. So the implement overall technical specification, which is nothing, just the length, width, height, and then the weight. Then the frame and chassis design, which may consider some kind of analysis of the system which you have designed, maybe the load cases, and then some around surrounding conditions which you have considered during your design. And design of different subsystems includes like picking, digging, conveying, or some other system which we have discussed during the theme, like there may be a picking, then there may be a conveying, digging, covering of the soil, and then frame structure will be there. So that all subsystems need to be shown in this point. Coming to the fourth point, this is safety and ergonomics. So all the shafts, drives, or maybe any equipment or any sheet metal part need to be safe, so that there should be no harm to the operator or any person who is moving around. So that is some important point, and we have that specific point in the judging criteria as well as in the template. So you need to show what are the like different consideration which you have made during your design for safety and ergonomics. Then yes, cost is some critical parameter where every Indian customer or farmer focus, and also this machine is for farmers, so we will also consider this that as a judging point, or also we need to take that cost into your template so that it can be included in the judging. Then risk assessment and action. So these are something like how you will validate your design, and then how you will check for the failure modes, and what will be the analysis for the same. So this will be standard slide where you need to fill your component systems and what will be your analysis, effect analysis. Now seventh slide is basically on the team composition. So any competition, this is like 10 month of journey, so you will have some kind of role defined for different team members. Some may work on the design, some may work on the field, some may work on the finance, and some may work on the analysis. So this is basically the point where you need to show what is your team composition and who is responsible for which function. Now coming to the manufacturing. So when you are designing, at the time of designing, at this point not may not be that much valid, but yes, during designing this should be in focus how you will manufacture. Many times we design things, but actually when we are delivering it to a final level, it will be a challenge. So during a time of design, we request to have that plan of manufacturing. Are you going to manufacture in house or outsource? If you are going to manufacture in house, then attach some pictures, what all capabilities you have in your college workshop. So this specific point will be there in the template, where you need to show what are the capabilities you have, or what other surrounding capabilities you are going to use for manufacturing your proto. Maybe some systems or maybe some OEMs you can refer from surrounding suppliers. Coming to the last point, which is innovation. So innovation is basically in terms of operation, like how efficiently you have done some kind of additional mechanism or some additional features you have added to the machine, which will help the end customer. Here end customer is farmer, where the main function is to transplant the nursery. So based on that, how efficiently and what are the additional feature, it may be the plant count, it may be some sustainability, or it may be related to some electrical system, that all will be considered into an innovation. So these are just high level point, but yes, there is one note. We request everyone to follow the rule book, and from that rule book you can refer the detail of each phase. So this is for phase 1. Coming to phase 2, this is proof of concept and implement phase. We have just talked about it, but yes, proof of concept is develop a working model or pickup system to gain insight and refine their design. So if you can see these pictures, these are from last year, where team actually developed the proto. This is a physical plus virtual event, wherein these are pictures from physical event. Team have presented the full scale pickup system of their machine and how it will function in actual machine. So this is just that glimpses for proof of concept, and for this year also we will have same proof of concept after the qualifying round. Then milestones. So these are high level 6 milestones, but there may be addition of milestone based on the requirement for this year, or maybe seeing the team's progress. These are just to keep teams on the track. Like when we just qualify and then we have the proof of concept, then from proof of concept to get the final proto, we have these milestones defined based on the requirement, and then keeping the teams on the track. So first one is CAD model readiness. So you will have that in the qualifying round, but yes, you need to submit that model along with some proofs to the TIFAN OC. Then raw material procurement, you will need to have that bills of the material which you have procured, maybe the tubes or maybe some other OEM. Then fabrication of subsystems. So you need to submit the proofs, videos, or maybe pictures or some other additional supporting document to show the fabrication is in progress or not. And then we will have subsystem working video. Once you have fabrication done, then there may be some small subsystems videos which will be submitted to the template or the link which will be provided to you. Then the field video, once all the subsystems are ready, there will be a full machine which should be running in the field, and that video need to be submitted to the TIFAN OC so they can evaluate what is the progress, and if any support needed, that can be provided at that time only. Then 6 is technical evaluation sheet, final design presentation, sales and marketing. So this is basically once the machine is ready, there are some critical parameter which is on the technical specification size, and then some compliance point which will get evaluated in this technical evaluation. And then there will be a final design presentation. The first one, which is in the qualifying, is for virtual model, and this final design will be for the final model, final proto, which is developed from all these proof of concept and milestones. And then there will be sales and marketing. So this will be kind of incubation pitch, where you need to pitch your machine. What are the key parameters in your machine? What are innovations, and what are points which customer will consider? So that kind of judgment will be there, and you will get chance to represent your machine in front of the expert from sales and marketing. So this is the 6th phase of the milestone. But yes, as I mentioned, there will be addition or maybe some changes in these milestones based on the different progress made from student or maybe requirement of the competition. And all these milestones will have some weightage. You can refer that through the rule book also. Coming to the last phase, which I will say the main phase, for which we are working for this whole year, maybe mentors and then from student side. So main event include static and dynamic evaluation. Static is basically inspection of innovation, technical and cost. So innovation, as I mentioned, it is related to some of the key point which will help the end customer. Technical inspection related to the size, shape, weight, as well as some ergonomics and safety points. Then cost evaluation is related to like the bills which you have for the material which you have purchased, as well as some other supporting documents which may include the total cost, and then the manufacturing cost involved, then labor cost involved, and the process cost involved. So that all will come under cost evaluation, and then judges will specifically selected for each of these categories. They will judge based on the requirement of that round, and based on that you will get the scores. Coming to the dynamic evaluation, so there are two verticals. One is field testing, which is compulsory for the dynamic evaluation. So as we have shown, it will be like 25 meter of bed provided to the teams, where the tractor provided by TIFAN OC will be attached to the implement which is there in the pit area, which we have seen in the video also. So once the tractor is attached, it will go for this 25 meter of run. The sapling tray will be provided by TIFAN OC. Once the tray is placed over the machine, it need to run for a 25 meter length without manual intervention. If any manual intervention is there, it will be noted for judging purpose. And then after 25 meter, if you can see the bottom picture, judges will evaluate the criteria which are mentioned in the rule book for productivity, for the depth, and then for the time which is consumed during this 25 meter of run. So that all points will be considered for the judging. And yes, details are there in the rule book. Now, after the field testing, there will be torture track, which is optional for the team. This is basically durability test. We say you will have 10 meter or 15 meter of the length of the field, where you will have zigzag kind of shape, and then tractor will run along with the tray, and we will observe is there any damage or any part coming out from the machine, sapling tray is stable on the machine or not, and based on that teams will get the score. So this is all about the 3 phases. Now for the next slide, I will request Snehata to take us through the TIFAN support to the students, and then some other critical point for the disciplinary side. Yeah. Sneh.
So hello all. So from like what support would be provided to the students. So you will be already assigned with 2 mentors for each team. For like in case one mentor is not available due to some business priority, so the second of you can approach to the other mentor. So both of them would be working with you throughout the journey. And we have already sent the details to you. So please reach out if anyone of you have not received for the mentors. So we have already communicated to the mentors and as well as the students. So please form a WhatsApp group with your mentors, and please work with them. So they are here to support you all. Then from there would be a zonal lead assigned for the team mentors for the technical support, who would be guiding the mentors throughout for the particular zones. support for these zones. Then apart from that, for the students, we will have various technical sessions arranged throughout this journey, wherein the first session would be like regarding the rule book and the customer requirement sessions, which would be starting by next in the first from the first week of September, I would say. And apart from that, wherein you will have a detailed overview on the rule book, as already mentioned by Nihal and Mayuri. And we will also have a structural design and analysis sessions, wherein we'll have detailed information regarding the softwares, the various analysis tools, and material and manufacturing process, like how it is selected from the design point of view, some of the DFMEA and DVP sessions. Apart from that, we will also have some embedded system and sessions from regarding the MATLAB or component selections, sensor reading. So all these sessions would be conducted moving forward for the so the timeline would be like whenever you will have session, we will communicate you through the groups. So we already have created the WhatsApp group, so we'll send the link over there. So please be the captain, and I would request the captain and vice captains to please go through the timely updates from the groups, and you can also involve the teams in this. So moving on to the next topic, that it is about the disciplinary rules. So in this the first rule what I would like to mention is, like, please, this is a request, like, for each team to have their unique email ID for communication with the team. So the email ID should be created in this format only, which is mentioned as over here, TIFAN 26. The team name should be mentioned, and at the rate through Gmail. So I think many of the teams have already been created, but those who have not created, please go forward and create this email ID. So we will be communicating you all the details through over this email ID itself. So yeah, this is about the email ID. Then I saw a question in the chat, like regarding the team members. So this year we will be having a maximum of 20 team members, and minimum 15 of the team members would be there. So 20 students maximum in a team. Then from the safety point of view, already Nihal mentioned, like, you will have to everywhere, wherever you are in field or wherever you are working in your workshop, so please ensure like you're wearing your PPE kit for your eye protection, some safety shoes wherever there is welding involved, or you're cutting in the college premises as well. So please ensure you're wearing a PPE kit over there. So this was from the safety point of view. Then for the freezing the members, so this year, please be ready with the freeze onto the members, total number of members and the list of the members by next 1 month. So there would be a deadline of only 1 month would be given for you to freeze onto this. After that, no changes would be permitted after this. So this is a request. So please be ready with the final list of the members so that we can freeze on to that. Then we will regarding the rule book. So there would be if there is any change or in the scope or any criteria which is changed in the rule book, so TIFAN only holds the right to modify the same, and we will communicate. This would be communicated you will have a prior intimation before the if any changes are made in this in the rule book. So this was regarding the disciplinary rules. Then regarding the communication channel, we have already created an WhatsApp group for the captains. So if anyone of if we have missed adding any of the teams captains, so please let us know. We will if there is anyone who has got missed, so we will add them as soon as possible. And for the contact numbers, so these are the contact numbers which you can reach out. This is my contact, Snehallata, and with me Pooja would be helping from the communication point of view. So please do contact us in case of any queries which you have moving forward. Also, this is you can reach out to this you can send your queries onto this email ID. We will respond to you as soon as possible. Then regarding the rule book, many of you had this doubt, so I'll just go through the link for the rule book. So we will also share you this PPT, so you can have this PPT.
The link is not shared.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Share entire screen.
Okay.
Stop sharing.
Just a second.
Here. Entire screen.
Yeah. So if you go to this link in the PPT, or you can go to the site SAE India. So wherein you will find this TIFAN 2026 rule book. So if you click onto this rule book, you will find the latest rule book open. So if you go to the So this is the latest rule book, and please make sure like you are referring to the latest one. Like this is the latest one for now, revision 4.0, which is released on 4th August 2025. So yeah. So yeah, this was all from the presentation point of view. Now we are open to the questions, and we can take on to the questions if anyone has.
Yeah, and just to add, like Sneha shared on the TIFAN website, you can get the rule books, and then at the student corners, all the templates which are required, like for the qualifying round, and then from the milestone side, you will get that from this website only. For the latest one, you can refer from here. And if you have any question, you can connect with the mail ID which is already shared with you. So this is contact mail ID and then contact numbers. Yeah, we are open for question.
So there are two questions are already asked. So how many plants are expected to be planted in 25 meter? So this will be depend on which plant you want to do plant over there, like chili, brinjal, and tomato. So there are distances for the seed distance that is will be varying. So in that 25 meter, according to the seed distance, the number of plants should be planted.
Yes, and for detail, when we will have rule book session, we will keep one agronomy session attached to it, where we will show like how that calculation for spacing is captured, and for 25 meter, how much plant maximum can be there for a specific crop, so that we can discuss in detail. Yes, for now you can consider there is some number we can share that, and you can also calculate based on the spacing provided on this slide. This one. So 25 meter is the length, and this is the spacing. So this C distance you can consider, and then you can calculate. Yeah.
That is another question.
Yeah.
So in the virtual round, the different mechanism would be presented with the.
Yeah. So I think question is from Washim. In virtual round, the different mechanism would be presented with single assembly on transplanter, or the different mechanisms can be shown separately one by one. No. So in virtual round, it is like you have to like show only one mechanism or the one concept which is final from your team, or when you will discuss with your mentor, you may have multiple concept. You can rate and finalize one concept based on the requirement, cost, and then productivity, and then you can present only one to the judging panel. The template will have all like is also like the same pattern, so you will only show one.
So design should be finalized for your virtual round, so on which you are going to ahead with the fabrication. So it should not be the different concepts, it will be the final concept you are going ahead with. So next question we have from Dipendra. We have to plant only one plant at a time. So like I think he wants to ask if we have to plant only one plant or what? Like what is it?
Okay, so I think the question is related. It is multi-crop compatible, and then we have three crops: tomato, chili, and brinjal. So at one time you will have one crop only. Yes, it is right. But TIFAN committee may have right if they say show how you will adjust if like if I have given the crop for tomato, and if I want to understand how your adjustment are provided in the machine, I can say how you will adjust for chili. So that adjustment you need to show. But yes, at one time, one type of crop will be provided.
So in the field, only you need to plant only one plant, but in the design and in the we can have the questions and we can evaluate your design how you are adjusting the seed distance for all the plants.
So next question is from Kuldeep. When will the design submission for phase 1 start? I think we have already covered, like it will mostly be in the month of December, November, December, but like the dates are tentative, but in this time frame only it would be there.
Yes, so we are targeting in the month of November and start of December. We will have that qualifying round, and before that, we will have like 1 week before we will have submission of the phase 1 template.
So mostly after Diwali we will be planning, so be ready with that.
So next is from Shweta. Within innovation, what aspects should be considered?
So
yeah, yeah, Mahesh.
So in the innovation point of view, it should not be so that will be anything for the implement that will be improving the efficiency of the implement, that will be improving the productivity. So that is new, and that will be considered under the innovation.
Yes, and just to add, like innovation will be points which may help some kind of improvement in productivity. Then cost of operation is reduced, or maybe some kind of digital technology which will show which plant is missed, or how many plants are actual planted, and it may be related to the soil condition. It may be related to sustainability also. So any point which at the end help the end customer, maybe in terms of performance, in terms of cost, or in terms of operation. So that all will be considered in innovation.
I think Shweta has another question, that is, if there are some changes in the model after virtual round, will it be considered or not?
Yes, those we are hoping so there will be the less changes after the virtual round, but if the in the there will be in the terms of judging, if you give any suggestions and that will be required, so it will be considered under the deviation.
Next we have from Supan. How many trays would be provided per team of any crop?
2 trays will be provided.
Yeah, so till last year we have provided 2 trays to each team based on the count which are required to be transplanted.
Next we have question from Vasim. Please clear design of specifically which mechanism, picking, digging, covering or conveying, or all. Design of specifically which mechanism.
Vasim, can you explain your question, please?
Yeah. Meanwhile, we can use the other, take another question from Vedant. Is it mandatory to use Creo?
No, it is not mandatory to use Creo. You can use any of the modeling software to show your design.
We have a question from Keshar. For the phase 1, we get 3 or 4 months time, but for phase 2 and 3, we only get 2 to 3 months.
So here that's the reason we have converted this year from the 2 rows to the 1 row. So students will get the maximum time. So to have the fabrication for the 1 row. So that is one of the reason. So we have changed the theme this year. So you will get the sufficient time.
Vedant has one more question. Can our planter have some new specifications in terms of what, like?
What, Vedant, can you explain your question, please? You can speak up. It is mandatory to plant all the samplings from both the trays. No, it is not mandatory. How much the plants need to be covered in the 25 meter, those plants need to be properly planted within that area.
Okay. Meanwhile, questions are coming. I will just like to add on the mentor side. So each team, or maybe few teams, will get mentor notifications soon. We have 2 mentors allotted to individual team, which will they have experience in design as well as the embedded side. So I will request a student to connect with your mentor and then create some kind of communication channel. It may be in WhatsApp or any other way. But yes, connect with your mentor, start doing weekly or bi-weekly meeting and then plan for each phase, like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and based on that set your timeline, divide your team and start working. And if you have any query, we are yeah. Yes, question. Hello, any question?
Is any question is there from anyone?
There is a question from Rohan. Is it mandatory to plant all the saplings from both the trees?
So I have already answered those.
Okay. As you are saying that one row transplanter, can we have one conveying system unlike the last year?
So for one row, that will be depend on your design, how we are planning to convey your samplings to the digging system. So according to your design, you can talk to your mentors and you can decide.
There is a question from Supwan. Is there any time limit for completing this 25-meter run?
Time limit.
Not there is no specific time limit, but yes, you will get your slot time when there is a final round in the field. You will get your slot time, and once your operation is started, that time will get start. Like when the machine is started from the running line for the 25-meter, time will start, and that time will be counted for judging purpose. Like if there are total 20 teams, then obviously based on the time and then the performance, we will calculate the final result. That will help to understand the productivity and performance of the machine.
Next, can we attach one more add-on to our equipment? Mulch film layer spreading machine, as all the farmers use mulch film layer for tomato, brinjal, etc.
You can add any add-on to your equipment, but remember your machine implement the main functions that we have mentioned in the rule book. So all the 4 functions should perform properly. Then any add-on also will be okay with the equipment.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Myself, Wasim Patel. My question was related to virtual round.
Yeah.
My question was, when we proceed for virtual round and we know that all the mechanism we design in SolidWorks and all that software.
Mm-hmm.
So when we go for virtual round, we should design all the assembly of the transplanter or specifically a specific mechanism like digging or covering.
So all the mechanisms that you have designed, that will be for different systems, that will be converted into one assembly. So that is will be your implement. So that model should be ready from your side for the virtual round.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, question is from Aditya. Is the speed adjustable of the tractor? Like
tractor speed, we have already mentioned that will be 1.5 to 2 km per hour. According to that, you need to design your implement as per the, if you are using the PTO power or you are using the ground wheel. So accordingly, you need to adjust your speed for the implement and the specified distance.
Yeah, I think next question is, how many teams will be shortlisted for phase 2? I think
there is no criteria for how many teams. If all the teams have the good designs, all teams will be shortlisted for the phase 2.
Well, next question is,
as you are saying that one row transplanter, can we have only one conveying system unlike last year? Can you explain again? I think he already asked the question.
This is from mentor to the team.
So one conveying, there is no specific requirement to have how many conveying systems or how many separate mechanisms you have. The purpose should be at the end should be the one row, and that much plants need to be planted over there. So it is not required to have one specific or 2 specific conveying mechanisms for that. So we have we have already exceeded the time, so we will take the last few questions. And if you have any more questions, we will have upcoming sessions for the rule book, so we can discuss detail in that.
Yeah. So I think we are 2 minutes over the time. but it's a good interaction with the students. And then I will thank mentors for joining, and then I will request student to connect with your mentor. And
Sir,
yes,
I have a doubt, sir. Tractor driver provided by your side or from our team member?
tractor driver will be provided by right from TIFAN OC side. Tractor driver from TIFAN OC.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a captain's group also. So if you have any questions, you can ask over there. Also, you can ask to your mentors also. So mentors can directly give you ideas, or if other than me and Nihal is also there. So you can connect us. You have mail ID. You can send out the questions. We will answer them.
Okay. So thank you everyone for time, and
All the
we wish,
best, and yeah.
all the best for TIFAN 2026, and we wish all will perform the best. Yeah, thank you. Aisha,
Thank you.
Yes.
yeah, please stop the recording.